So, question. Is reading books a waste of time? Now, I'll admit, most books have one main idea and the rest is just fluff and fillers and all these different things so they can make the book a little bit bigger, right? But I truly believe that you should always read, you should always learn more, and you should always use books to grow mentally. And I'll let you know why. What's going on, guys? Milton from The Blessed Journey. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. And I know reading can sometimes be a boring topic to talk about. And you know, most people they stop reading books after they leave school. Like, you know, being forced to read in school left you with a bad taste in your mouth, and you're just like, reading, I'm done with that. I'm done with school. I'm done with all of that. And it's understandable, right? And so there are many books out there, and I think most books, in my opinion, have one great main idea, and then the rest is just like, you know, whatever, examples and life examples and all these different things. So, yeah, I think some books are time consuming, but they're not a waste of time. And that's really important for you guys to know that, because reading a very good book can honestly change your life. It really can. And I'm not saying that just to say that, because I know I have many books that have changed my life. And so I just want to give you guys some tips and some things to think about while, you know, and maybe motivate you guys to read more, right? So the first thing is this: don't read just to read, right? Don't read just to say, yeah, I read that book. Don't read just so other people can see you reading. Does that make sense? Like, when you read is because you truly want to learn something. When you read is because you truly want to receive that data and implement in your own life. Because if you notice, and I don't know if this has happened to you guys, you could be reading, but you're not receiving anything. You could be reading, and then after like 10 pages, you're like, what did I just read? What was that, right? And so you don't want to do that. You don't want to read just to read. Keep that in mind. You want to read because you purposely and consciously want to learn something, right? To better your life, better some part of your life, okay? So don't read just to read. Here's the second thing. Read book to help you with your current problems or your current obstacles that you may be going through, right? So for example, you know, don't read about cats if you don't even have cats, or you're not even planning to get a cat in the next year or two. That's just, for me, I wouldn't be reading on that topic, right? So some people just read according to what someone recommended or someone told them, hey, read this book. Okay, I'll read it. Now, what I've learned through my life is read according to what you need help with right now. So right now, if I want to improve my marketing skills, I want to learn, I'm going to spend August or whatever month it is, I'm going to spend this month and either buy or see if somebody will let me borrow it or go to the library to get the top marketing books and read them and actually study that topic for this month, right? So you want to pinpoint a certain focus that you want to do according to what you need help with currently, right? So same thing with, let's say, health. If you want to lose weight, or if you want to do something else, if you want to learn how to eat better and exercise, then I'm going to be reading on books of that area, right? Of that area. So for example, right now, I'm always trying to create better habits, greater habits. So I've been reading on habits and also on investing, right? So I've been reading on investing and habits, and I have pinpointed those books. I'm not reading anything about marketing. I'm not reading anything about branding. I'm not reading anything about health right now, because my focus right now is on finance and is on habits. right? So that's my focus for this month. And I'm going to read according to that. So that's going to help you with implementing things in your own life at that moment. Does that make sense? So the information that you're gathering from these books will help you right now. Not in a year, 2 years from now. Right now you can implement, right? So keep that in mind. Read according to what you need help right now, okay? So if you need help in marriage, if you need help, try to get books on it right now, okay? That's super important. The next thing is this. Write down your major takeaways from the book. I always write down, what I do is this, so I can remember the book, because I don't want to just to read and then forget everything. What I do is this. I always take my biggest takeaways, my key points from each chapter, and I write them down at the beginning of the chapter. So I write down my biggest takeaways from that chapter. And then once I'm done with the book, I actually write my biggest takeaways of that book. And that helps me months from now, a year from now, go back to the book, and without reading the whole thing, I can just skip through and read my biggest takeaways. And so once I have the biggest takeaways, I start implementing in my life, right? I start implementing these key takeaways in my life. If it's marketing, I start implementing in my business. If it's branding, I start implementing in my business. If it's a habit, I'm gonna start implementing it in my own personal life. So after you take down your biggest key takeaways, implement, right? And this is why books are so awesome. This is why I always love reading books. You have to think about this. The author, whoever it is, has put in their life work into this book. Like, if you read autobiographies on people that you admire, think about it. A lot of those autobiographies were written when they were 60, 50, 40. So you get all their best knowledge of decades in one book. And some books you can read in one day. Some books you can read in a couple hours, right? Even if it takes, I'm a slow reader, so I read like in a week, one book, and I read every single day. But imagine if it takes you a week. It takes you 1 week to get information and knowledge that took this author 60 years of their life to learn. That's big. That's huge. Okay? Think about it that way. I am getting 60 years of knowledge in 1 week or in a couple hours. That is awesome. If you think about it that way, that can change the whole game. So I know books can be boring, but some books can really change your life and your business. So always read. I try to read every single day as part of my daily goals, to read every single day on a current topic that I'm working on. And definitely I'm gonna make more videos on my top books, but pick up a book today on whatever you need help with, whatever you're struggling with. Pick up a book today. So hopefully you guys take this advice. Read more, learn more, and you will earn more, my friend. I'm telling you, you will earn more. You will make more money. So hope you guys have an amazing day, a blessed week, and a blessed journey. See you guys. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Peace.